Hi, everybody. It's been a long time. It's been over a month. Can you believe it? Since the last time that we had music together live in person. Yeah, it's crazy. So I would like us to start by getting our singing voice warmed up. Let me hear you go, woo! Try it again. And this time don't scream. Just lightly with your voice. Woo! Woo! Now let's do the opposite. Start low and go high. Woo! Try it again. Woo! Wonderful. Let's go ahead and sing our hello song. I'm going to start. You're going to echo. And how about I play part of it on the recorder first so we can hear that melody in our hearing. So let's try it. Hello, hello, class. How are you today? Great, let's try that one more time. Remember, you sing hello, Mrs. Habib, and then we are good today, or we are great today, or we are sleepy today. That could be you as well. So let's try it one more time. Hello, hello, class. How are you today? Fabulous. Sing with me all together, sing with me all together, sing with me all together, won't you be my darling? Snap with me all together, snap with me all together, snap with me all together, won't you be my darling? Touch your shoulders all together, touch your shoulders all together, touch your shoulders all together, won't you be my darling? Wave your arms all together, wave your arms all together, wave your arms all together, won't you be my darling? Noodle arms all together, noodle arms all together, noodle arms all together, won't you be my darling? Nod your head all together, nod your head all together, nod your head all together, won't you be my darling? Blink your eyes all together, blink your eyes all together, blink your eyes all together, won't you be my darling? Let's do one more. And I'm going to leave it up to you. I'm not going to do it. I want to see you do it. So I'm going to say do a dance all together. And you're going to dance at home however you want. You might want to just like disco dance. You might want to like just kind of move side to side. You might want to like raise the roof. You might want to do something else like the Orange Justice or whatever it is, okay? Here we go. Do a dance all together, do a dance all together, do a dance all together, won't you be my darling? Excellent. So before we move on, because we're going to be doing lots of singing today, we need to remember that our singing voice is up here. That's why we're doing that. Woo! Okay? We're not going to go, do a dance. No. Remember, we have our singing voice and we have our talking voice. And our talking voice is usually lower than our singing voice. Do you hear how low my voice is? Yeah. Especially those of you who normally see me in the afternoon. By the time I see you later in the day, my voice is usually even lower because I've been using it all day. So low voice when we're talking, higher voice when we're singing. And that's just how our voice works. Let's go ahead and sing something else I know you guys are going to like. I'm going to go ahead and stand up. You might want to stand up at home too. It goes like this. Oh, look who's here, Punchinella, Punchinella. Look who's here, Punchinella from the zoo. Oh, what can you do, Punchinella, Punchinella? What can you do, Punchinella from the zoo? I'm going to time out right there. So many of you probably remember that when we do what can you do, whoever's Punchinella, how about for today, it's just going to be me, just for today. When I am Punchinella, you guys are going to go, what can you do, Punchinella? And you will keep doing this as you're singing. Then I will do something different. You do not copy me until the words change to we can do it too. So let's pretend for just a moment that, let's say I go like this. While you are singing, what can you do, Punchinella, Punchinella, you don't copy me until we can do it too, Punchinella. Make sense? Okay, let's try the whole thing from the top. Oh, look who's here, Punchinella, Punchinella. Look who's here, Punchinella from the zoo. Oh, what can you do, Punchinella, Punchinella? What can you do, Punchinella from the zoo? Now, oh, we can do it too, Punchinella, Punchinella. We can do it too, Punchinella from the zoo. Oh, look who's here, Punchinella, Punchinella. Look who's here, Punchinella from the zoo. Oh, what can you do, Punchinella, Punchinella? What can you do, Punchinella from the zoo? Oh, we can do it too, Punchinella, Punchinella. We can do it too, Punchinella from the zoo. Ooh, anybody else dizzy? All right, we'll do this a couple more times. Oh, look who's here, Punchinella, Punchinella. Look who's here, Punchinella from the zoo. Oh, what can you do, Punchinella, Punchinella? What can you do, Punchinella from the zoo? Oh, we can do it too, Punchinella, Punchinella. We can do it too, Punchinella from the zoo. 2 more times. Oh, look who's here, Punchinella, Punchinella. Look who's here, Punchinella from the zoo. Oh, what can you do, Punchinella, Punchinella? What can you do, Punchinella from the zoo? Oh, we can do it too, Punchinella, Punchinella. We can do it too, Punchinella from the zoo. Last turn. Oh, look who's here, Punchinella, Punchinella. Look who's here, Punchinella from the zoo. Oh, what can you do, Punchinella, Punchinella? What can you do, Punchinella from the zoo? Oh, we can do it too, Punchinella, Punchinella. We can do it too, Punchinella from the zoo. Excellent. Please sit back down wherever you're at home or at your friend's house or outside. Who knows? I don't know where you are. Hopefully you're somewhere safe. Coffee. You know it. All right. So what was I doing that last round? I was playing, pretending to play a recorder. Those of you who are in 4th grade, you already know what this is. You've already been learning how to play it this year. For those of you out there who are in 3rd grade, you will be learning how to play one of these lovely things next year. And if you're in 2nd grade, you have a couple more years, but you'll get to play this too. So a recorder is actually part of something we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about part of the woodwind family. Some of you might remember from last year, we talked about this before. If this is new for you, please make sure you're paying attention because you will need to know this later. Okay, so there are different families of instruments. One of them that we're going to talk about today is the woodwind family. That contains instruments like the flute, the clarinet, and the saxophone. There are some others, but those are the 3 that you would know in elementary school. I only have flutes at my house. It is what it is. So that's what we'll be discussing today, the flute, which is part of the woodwind family. There are other families as well, and we'll be talking about them in the following weeks. We'll talk about brass, we'll talk about strings, and we'll talk about percussion. But for now, we're talking about woodwinds, specifically the flute. This one here is called a recorder. We already talked about that. This is what it sounds like. Hard cross buns, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hard cross buns, right? That's the song I just played. So the recorder has actually been around for quite a lot of time. This instrument, the way it looks like today, has been around since about the 16th century. The recorder actually started in the 14th century. If you don't know, that means the 1300s. And then it was more modernized in the 1500s. modernized in the 1500s. Think about that. That was 500 years ago. Isn't that crazy? So this instrument has been around for a long time. Now, they didn't used to be made out of plastic. This one here is made out of plastic. Say, ooh, ah. Yeah, but they used to be made out of wood. That's why they're called woodwind instruments. Wood because they were made out of wood, wind because you're blowing your air through the instrument. And so every woodwind, you have to blow air through it to get the sound. Now, some of you noticed that I was moving my fingers. When I move my fingers on the instrument, I'm covering holes. I'm trying to get the angle just right so you can see. And I'm actually covering the holes to change the sound. So let me go ahead and just demonstrate that for a moment. I skipped some, but whatever. So that's the recorder. We're gonna go on a little bit further back, a lot further back. So I have a couple of Native American flutes that are actually made out of wood. See how you can see they're made out of wood. Now I actually got these, I have a big one and I have a little one. I actually got these at the Nez Perce Indian Reservation in Lewiston, Idaho. So if you ever want to travel to Lewiston, you can pick up a flute. Pretty cool. And they have a much softer sound than the recorder. Let me demonstrate this. Now, this is not that old because I just bought it a few years ago, but flutes that are like this flute have been around for thousands of years. Guess when the oldest flute the archaeologists found, guess how old that flute is? 43,000 years old. Actually, 45, because it was actually stated to be about 43,000 years BCE, which is crazy. That's super old, okay? So the flute is a very old instrument. The older flutes were made out of wood and sometimes bone. Here's my little Native American flute. This one is also made out of wood, just like its larger friend that I just played. Here's a little bit of this. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. All right, I have another example of a wooden flute, and this one is like a fife. And you might notice that there's something different about this one. Look at where the mouth part is. Yeah, so the lip plate is not on the top like it is on a recorder. It's here. Now, I'm not going to go like this. That's weird, right? So this time I'm going to go like that. And raise your hand if you've ever seen a flute player that holds their flute sideways. Yep. This is the more common way to play the flute now, whereas before it was more like the recorder down flat. So this one's like this. And a fife is sort of like a recorder that's sideways. Fifes are also from about the 16th century, 16th, 17th century. These were played about the time that the Revolutionary War was happening. So, long time ago. Here's a little bit of this. So it's similar sounding to the Native American flute, I think because it's made out of wood. So that really does change how it sounds. I have a couple of other flutes to show you. I have one that's very strange. You will not find this most places. This is just I call it a toy, but it is actually an instrument. This is a glass flute. Hold it up. See, there's the lip plate. That's where you put your mouth. There's all the holes where you put your fingers. Here's a little bit of that. This one's a little harder for me to play. It's new for me, so I'm still learning. Something that's funny about this, you see how it fogged up? Yeah, because it's made out of glass, it's just like if you go up to a mirror or a window and you go, and it'll fog up. Same thing on this. It's sort of weird, but I like it. It's fun. Okay, fast forwarding to the modern flute. So in 1847, a lovely person with the last name Bohème, so Mr. Bohème, made up the metal flute that we have seen today. This is my own flute. There's the lip plate. That's where you put your lip to blow air across the hole. And did you notice that on these flutes where it's sideways, you don't put your mouth on it. You don't go, you put your mouth near it. You see how you can still see it? So it's sort of like if you have a soda bottle or a water bottle and you go over the top and it makes that ooh sound. Same thing on the flute. But it has all these keys that you can press to change the sound. So I'm going to play a little bit for you. So that's a little bit on the modern flute. If you are interested in playing the flute, I'm mainly talking to 4th graders at this point. Next year in 5th grade, you sign up for band and then you can learn how to play the flute. Okay? Similar to the flute, actually, I'll leave this out, is the piccolo. And the piccolo is the baby cousin of the flute. And piccolo is half the size of a flute, which means it's really small. Still has a lip plate, just like a flute. Still has keys, very similar to the flute, just closer together. And this one, you notice, yep, it's got wood on it as well. So it's part wood and metal. They're all still considered woodwinds because the flute originated being made out of wood. Here's a little bit on the piccolo. Much higher, louder. You can definitely hear a piccolo if you ever hear a marching band. So yeah, that's the flute family. Piccolo, modern flute, fife, glass flutes, also called crystal flutes, but it's just made out of glass. Then I have a couple of wooden Native American flutes, and then of course the recorder. All right, if you have any questions about any of this stuff, feel free to message me on Facebook. I know that this will be posted on the Facebook page. You could also email me. If you don't know my email address, the teachers know my email address, but I'll just go ahead and tell you it's elizabeth.habib@fresnounified.org. Pretty cool, right? All right, I'm actually going to use the piccolo to help us hear some rhythms that I have prepared for us. I know, rhythms, you're like, oh man, I've been talking about these for a long time. So we're going to look at each line. Let's go ahead and look at this one first. How about without the flute playing it? And for now, we're going to count the 8th notes as just tikis, okay? Quarter notes as tas, 16th notes as tita-titas. Let's go ahead and do just the first line, okay? Here we go. Tiki, tiki, ta, ta. How about this time? On the tikis, you're going to tap your shoulders, and on the tas, you're going to tap your head, okay? Here we go. Tiki, tiki, ta, ta. Super easy, right? Let's do that same body percussion for the second line. So tas are on your head, quarter notes on your head, 8th notes or tikis are on your shoulders. Here we go. Ready, and ta, tiki, ta, tiki. Try it one more time without me doing it. Here we go. Ta, tiki, ta, tiki. Fabulous. Now 16 notes, tita-titas. How about, let's just tap our legs for that. So like tita-tita, okay? Here we go. Tita-tita, tiki, ta, ta. Did you do your 8th notes on your shoulders and your quarter notes on your head? Let's try it one more time. Here we go. Tita-tita, tiki, ta, ta. Fantastic. Now this last one, we're missing one of those notes. It's a little bit different. Do you notice anything funny about the last beat? Let's try it. Let's break it down. So you have ta, tita, tita, ta, and whoop. That's an eighth note, isn't it? And then we have 2 16 notes. Because remember, 4 16 notes have the same space in the measure that 2 eighth notes do. So it's like T, tita, T, tita. Okay, try that with me. Ready? This part. T, tita. Okay, let's try that last line. How about without body percussion? We'll just say it first. Okay, here we go. Ready? Ta, tita, tita, ta, ti, tita. Now we'll try with body percussion. So our quarter notes are on our head, our 16 notes are in our lap, and our 1/8 note is on our shoulder. This is gonna be crazy, okay? Here we go. Ta, tita, tita, ta, ti, tita. Did you make it? One more time, okay? Here we go. Ta, tita, tita, ta, ti, tita. Awesome. Okay. This is going to be tricky for me. I didn't think this through. I was going to try to play these on the flute. It's going to be hard for me, I guess, to show it and play it. Let me figure this out. Can you see if I put this over here? Might be a little far away. Let's try to zoom this in. We'll figure this out, guys. We're figuring this out together, okay? Thank you for your patience. Okay. Can you see it if I have it like that? I think that'll work. I just need to put something to prop it up. Hang tight, guys. We're almost there. Technology. Oh, you know how I am with technology. You see me every day. Here we go. That'll work, right? Okay, I'm gonna play it. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and go. Oop, I messed up. Can we try it one more time from the top? We're gonna go straight down, okay? Here we go. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Pretty crazy, right? All right, I have another rhythm to show you guys. All right, come back over here. Let's see if we can figure out what song this is with just the rhythm, okay? Let's try it. So you're gonna say the rhythms with me, okay? Here we go. We have tiki, 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 ta. Tiki, 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 ta. Tiki, 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 ta. Tita, tita, tiki, tiki, ta. Tiki, ta. Tiki, ta. Tita, tita, tiki, tiki, ta. How about you're just gonna sing the tas out loud. Just the tas, okay? So you have to think what song this could be from. Here we go, ready? Ta, 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 ta. I know some of you know what this is. How about this time we sing everything out loud except for the 8th note. So everything except for the 8th notes. Here we go. Ta, 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 tita, tita, ta, 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 tita, tita, ta. Do the opposite. Just sing the 8th notes out loud. Here we go. Tiki, tiki, tiki. Tiki, tiki, tiki. Tiki, tiki, tiki. Tiki, tiki. Tiki, tiki. Tiki, tiki. Sing the whole thing. Here we go. Tiki, 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 ta. Tiki, 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 ta. Tiki, 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 ta. Tita, tita, tiki, tiki, ta. Tiki, ta, tiki, ta. Tita, tita, tiki, tiki, ta. Sing the words. Here we go. Past one window, tidy-o. Past two windows, tidy-o. Past three windows, tidy-o. Jingle at the window, tidy-o. Tidy-o, tidy-o. Jingle at the window, tidy-o. Fabulous. Here's what you're going to do at home. You're going to sing the rhythms, and we're going to add body percussion. How about we do the tikis on our head? So eighth notes on our head. How about the quarter notes in our hands? We'll clap. Well, you're going to clap. I can't clap because I have to hold this up. So you're going to clap on the quarter notes. And then for the 16 notes, let's wiggle. Like tita, tita. Okay? Head for tikis, clapping for tas, wiggle for tita, titas. Here we go. Tiki, 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 ta. Tiki, 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 ta. Tiki, 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 ta. Tita, tita, tiki, tiki, ta. Tiki, ta, tiki, ta. Tita, tita, tiki, tiki, ta. This time, jump on the tas. Here we go. Tiki, 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 ta. Tiki, 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 ta. Tiki, 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 ta. Tita, tita, tiki, tiki, ta. Tiki, ta, tiki, ta. Tita, tita, tiki, tiki, ta. Can you do the same body percussion with the regular words? Let's try it. Here we go. Past one window, tidy-o. Past two windows, tidy-o. Past three windows, tidy-o. Jingle at the window, tidy-o. Tidy-o, tidy-o. Jingle at the window, tidy-o. Fabulous. Excellent. Can we do it one more time? Please. Okay, here we go. Past one window, tidy-o. Past two windows, tidy-o. Past three windows, tidy-o. Jingle at the window, tidy-o. Tidy-o, tidy-o. Jingle at the window, tidy-o. Fabulous. Double high five on the screen, okay? 1, 2, 3. That's the sound effect that it makes. All right, I actually have a new song for you. I'm going to play it on the flute first so you can hear it. Grab my flute. Here it is. That's how it sounds. This song is called Ginger Snap. And if you know how to snap, here's snap at the very end. It goes, oh, oh, excuse me. Oh, ginger snap. Okay? This song goes like this. Here comes a pretty bird through the window, through the window, through the window. Here comes a pretty bird through the window. Oh, ginger snap. Wonderful. Can we try it again? Here we go. Here comes a pretty bird through the window, through the window, through the window. Here comes a pretty bird through the window. Oh, ginger snap. Here come the pretty birds through the window, through the window, through the window. Here come the pretty birds through the window. Oh, ginger snap. Awesome. You have it stuck in your head? Because I have it stuck in mine. Great, let's sing it one more time. How about we sing the first part, here comes a pretty bird, and then we'll sing the second part as well. Here come the pretty birds. So first time it's singular, second time it's plural, okay? Here we go. Here comes a pretty bird through the window, through the window, through the window. Here comes a pretty bird through the window. Oh, ginger snap. Here come the pretty birds through the window, through the window, through the window. Here come the pretty birds through the window. Oh, ginger snap. Fabulous. And by the way, it's been almost 30 minutes, which means it's time for our goodbye song. How about I play it on the flute? And then we'll sing it I'll play it on the flute first, okay? I don't like that key. Here you go. All right, here we go. Goodbye, goodbye, class. I will see you next Wednesday. One more time, and I want to make sure you're singing. Remember, I sing goodbye to you, and then you sing goodbye, Mrs. Habib. Then I will see you next Wednesday. We will see you next Wednesday. Okay, let's do it. Here we go. Goodbye, goodbye, class. I will see you next Wednesday. Fantastic. Have a great rest of your week. I wish we were meeting in person, but this is how we're going to have to meet for now, and hopefully next year I'll see you in person again, okay? Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.